Hello and welcome to this episode of Caught on Camera, where we bring you clips of recent extreme weather incidents. Coming up, we witness a plane aborting its landing due to high winds, a woman being rescued from a flooded car, and a football team swimming in waist-height water on their pitch. But first, we look at the terrifying moment falling trees crushed a man's car in Wales. A dad is lucky to be alive after 3 trees fell on his car during Storm Dara. The man was driving from Cardigan, Wales to Rugby, but halfway into his journey on the A44, the trees uprooted and fell. The falling trees shattered his driver's side window, so he was able to escape and get help. His car is sadly a write-off, but he is glad to be alive.
Pretty dark close. Down close.
Incredible time-lapse footage shows the wind changing direction as Storm Dara hit the UK. The footage, which was posted to social media platform X, was taken in Earlham, Salford. Footage shows the moment a plane aborted its landing and performed a go-around manoeuvre on approach to Liverpool John Lennon Airport. A man on board the Ryanair flight from Tenerife posted the footage to his YouTube channel. Storm Dara's strong winds and rain meant the plane couldn't land on its first attempt. The pilot performed a go-around manoeuvre and the plane landed safely to applause and cheers from the passengers. The passenger said that, in the 12 years he has been filming flights, this was only his second ever on-board go-around. This funny footage shows Litany Town AFC players. Dramatic footage shows the moment lightning struck near Everton's new stadium. The clip shows a huge lightning bolt illuminating the sky above the stadium at Bramley-Moore Dock. An amateur photographer posted the footage to his Instagram account after stormy weather hit North Liverpool. In this footage, we see how a driver and a child were rescued from their car when it became trapped in floodwater in Liverpool. The car can be seen stuck at the bottom of a flooded street as heavy rain continues to fall. The driver gets out of the car while a child is lifted from the other side of the vehicle and is carried above the floodwater. This shocking footage shows Walston Station in Todmorden completely flooded after a rapid snowmelt and heavy rain. In the clip, which was posted to X, floodwater can be seen gushing down the tracks. Northern rail services were disrupted due to the flooding at the station. Shocking footage shows the moment lightning struck the roof of a pensioner's home in Stoke-on-Trent, causing a massive explosion. The sky lights up before an almost instantaneous flash. Smoke and flames rise from the roof before the sound of the strike echoes through the neighbourhood. It's believed the property is owned by a 79-year-old woman who was made homeless due to the seriousness of the damage. Another football stadium was impacted by severe flooding recently. Footage shows the picture AFC Telford United see a stadium submerged in floodwater. The club shared footage of the flooding to X, appealing for help with the clear-up. The club's gym and first aid room also flooded. Here we see how police rescued a woman from neck-high water after her car became submerged in floods. A police constable is seen smashing the driver's side window with a baton before pulling her out of the sinking vehicle. The driver was passed along a human chain the officers had formed to safely get her onto the riverbank. 2 police sergeants and a police constable were honoured with a Police Federation National Bravery Award for their rescue of the driver. This fun footage shows daredevils sledging down alleys and hurling snowballs after an Arctic blast brought sub-zero temperatures and heavy snowfall. Young men in Sheffield were captured sledging down a snowy ginnel. A group member counted down, then gave his friend a push in the makeshift toboggan before telling him to watch out as he headed towards the road. Locals built snowmen in the park while others tossed snowballs across the city streets. Drone footage shows a burst canal after torrential rain hit Greater Manchester. Bridgewater Canal in Dunham Massey completely gave way on one side, with water pouring into neighbouring fields. The canal last burst in 1971, when it was closed for 2 years for repairs, costing £250,000. Incredible footage shows how a group of locals bravely intervened to prevent a National Express coach from sliding down an icy road in Nottingham. In the video, captured by a passerby, people can be seen running to the back of the coach to help push it back up the hill, with it appearing to be sliding on the ice. The locals received lots of praise for their efforts after the clip went viral on TikTok. In this dramatic footage, beach huts are blown into the sea in Falmouth during a storm. In the video, taken by a local resident, huge waves washed the colourful huts into the water. At the time, the Coast Guard had issued a warning for strong winds, tides and storm surges, and a Met Office yellow weather warning was in place. This included warning the public of potential risks from beach materials and debris being thrown from the sea. Drone footage shows residents bailing out their flooded homes after a river burst its banks in Wales. The River Taff and Pontypridd overflowed after heavy rainfall in the area. This was the second time in 4 years a street, which runs parallel to the river, has experienced severe flooding. Rest centres were set up for affected residents at the local library and sports centre. Here we see how a festival goer's tent was sent hurtling through the air as Storm Lillian hit Leeds Music Festival. The tent can be seen flying high above the campsite, having been swept up by a gust of wind, as attendees battled to keep hold of their equipment. To shelter from the 70-mile-per-hour winds, campers were asked to stay in their tents. Thanks for watching another episode of Caught on Camera. If you're watching us on shottv.com or Freeview, thanks so much for supporting our channel. Stay tuned for more authentic UK television coming up. Thanks for watching.